Hello and welcome to another exciting Breakfast with Unity. I'm your host, Max Moreau, and today we're going to be making an infinite staircase. This technique that we're going to be using actually can be worked for a lot of impossible spaces, but we're going to do the infinity staircase because I really like the aesthetic of it. But the script is going to be useful in cases for other types of impossible, you think that you're in one room, but you're actually in other type situations. So what we're going to do is we're going to first just create a staircase, and we're going to do this in just a silly sort of way. The first thing, actually, I'm going to do something else. I want to test the staircase out. So we're going to create a plane. We're going to put the plane at 0, 0, 0. We can put this cube at 0, 0, 0. Actually, let's put it at 0, 0.5, and 0. And let's go into Do Not Disturb mode. And so we've got a main camera, we've got a plane, we've got a cube. And I'm going to make the plane a little bit bigger. Doesn't have to be a lot bigger. I'm just going to make it 2 times larger. And we're going to throw in our handy-dandy standard assets first-person controller. And throw that at a logical place. So 0, 0, 0, and this we're just going to offset it by like 5 or something. Or which way is it facing? Let's do 5 in the Z. -5. -5 in the Z. And we're going to move it up so that it falls into the level. And the reason we're doing this is because I'm just going to see what actually we can do for making a staircase here. So what looks like a good stair size? I'm going to try 0.5. That looks like a pretty good stair size. Let's go with that. So so this is going to be now 0.25 off, and we're going to make it wider, of course. Let's make it wider than any staircase. Well, no, actually, that's not as wise as I thought it would be. Let's do 10. Let's just do that. So it'll be a nice wide staircase to step on. And what we're going to do first is I'm just going to duplicate a couple times and move it. And I'm using command while I'm holding the movement stuff, so it's moving in steps. These steps are defined in snap settings. So right now I've got all the snap settings set to 0.5 snap. Except for scale, so scale it has 0.1 increments. So now if you hold down Command or Control if you're on Windows and move something, it will move in those steps. So that's a nice thing for setting things up like this. So I'm just going to duplicate this again and kind of just move it up. And what we're going to find out is if our controller can actually step over these real quick, and if he can stand on them okay as well. So, oh yeah, let's put a directional light in the scene too. Light, directional light. There we go. So we got some stairs, and it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble on him. He got up to the first one. So let's change his settings real quick. So if we go to the first-person controller, there's a... no, it's not in here. It's in the character controller... Slope limit 45, step offset. So there we go. So we're going to make the step offset 0.6 and hit play. And so that'll allow us to get up these chunky stairs without any difficulty. So step offset allows you to move up these things, and yeah, you can see that we can move up and down them. Great. So now let's make our staircase a little bit bigger. So we're going to duplicate these and then move them over. Doing the classic copy-paste walk here. Duplicate these and paste them over. We could have, of course, written a script to spawn these, but I didn't feel like it today. Just wasn't feeling the script. So let's do that, and then let's duplicate all of these. Oops. Okay, good. When I press the button later, it still worked. And one more step over there. And let's do one more. Duplicate. Move. Where's the intersection point there? There it is. Somehow these got slightly off, didn't they? Or am I crazy? I might just be crazy. No, it looks like they're off. Yeah, there's a space there. What happened? 12.3. These ones are meaningful. Alright, well, That's dumb. I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay, so there we go. We haven't moved them yet. Not quite sure why that didn't go, but I'm going. Maybe I wasn't holding command hard enough. Let's see where we're at. Close. There you go. That looks right. All right, so we've got a nice long runway to work with on our staircase. So if we hit play right now, we can run up this staircase, and yay, we can run up a staircase. Joy of joys. So I'm going to leave the floor there so that we have a point of reference to see what we're actually doing here. But we'll probably remove it at the end just to make this work. I am also going to change the camera. I'm going to change the lighting angle slightly to see if we can make it so that the steps are a little bit more obvious. I'm going to go ahead and put all these into a empty game object for the purpose of organization. This is not a required step. I just wanted to not have to rename everything and just call this stairs. So, so what was I going to do? I was going to change the directional light just so that it's a little bit more dramatic difference between the... Let's see how that feels. These steps are too big. I'm gonna scale them down a little bit. Maybe there's a reason that 0.4 was the choice. I'm just going to scale them 0.9. See how that looks. 0.8. Maybe it's just because they're too long or something. I don't know. It doesn't look great, but you know it's a staircase. I'm actually not going to do the scaling. I'm just going to leave them where they were at. So, so what are we doing now? We're going to actually now do the logic here. So it seems like it's late in the episode, but this is actually a relatively simple thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a C# script. We're going to call this teleport on collision. Actually, I'm going to do on trigger enter. Teleport on trigger enter. And what we're going to do is this teleport is going to have a transform that describes where we want it to teleport to. Mod develop still loading. Okay, here we go. So we're going to have a transform. That's our target. Public transform target. And all we're going to do is create a void on trigger enter. This gets called anytime a trigger message gets sent here, which will happen if we go inside this object and it says trigger, which is what we're going to do. So on trigger enter, we're going to do, we're going to need to know what's going into here. So what we're going to do is collider col. And so col.transform.position equals target.position. Now this is not the final version of our code, but this is the basic concept of what we're doing. So we're just going to try this real quick first. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick a spot on the staircase. We're going to pick two positions that are relatively close to each other. I'm going to go ahead and create a 3D object cube. We're going to remove the renderer on it. Actually, let's remove the renderer on it. And it already has a box collider. We're going to set it as a trigger, and we're going to make it big enough to take up basically a whole row here. And I'm going to make it a little bit just 2 by 2, just make it big. And we'll put it on a staircase right in the center. So 19.5 sounds right. Is that right on the stair? Yeah, that's like perfect. So we'll put it right on that staircase. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call this teleporter. Then we're also going to set up a, what is it called? We're going to set up a target. So create empty teleport target. So teleport target, we're going to place somewhere else on the staircase, further back. So I'm just going to put it, say, down to here. And we're going to want this exactly on a stair as well. So, wow, the height, how did I do that? I wasn't even holding the button to do the special thing, I didn't think. So this is 21 and 11, and that should be right in the center of the staircase. So what we have here now, if we hit play, if we attach our script to the teleporter, add component teleport on trigger inner, and the target is going to be our teleport target. We hit play, and I'm going to run up this staircase, and you should see it visibly jump when we get up there. Or not, or something else will happen. Something unexpected. Alright. There's 2 audio listeners in the scene. Why is there oh yeah, because we have 2 main cameras. I'm going to get rid of that other main camera. Alright, so that didn't quite work. Let's see what happened here. I think what happened is we teleported so close to a stair that we fell through it. I'm going to see where we are. Where is our teleport target? There's our teleport target. Where's our teleporter? There it is. It's a little bit further up. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I'm going to turn on gizmos, and then there we go. We can see it now. So, as soon as we hit this thing, I'm going to pause and see where we ended up. Oh wait, why am I having trouble getting up the staircase now? Huh. I guess I'll, oh wait, slip offset 6, so let's make it, step offset, let's make it 7, I don't know. Alright, so gizmos are on. Wait, what happened to, oh, I don't have it selected, I need to go to teleporter. Now it should show up, there we go. So we go up here, and I'm going to hit it and hit pause, and see where we ended up. So we did teleport to where we wanted to go. The teleport target is right above where we're at. But unfortunately, because of the way the collision works, it actually... Oh, wait, I know what happened. We moved the center... Okay, so our first-person controller has the center at the center of the object. So that's not going to quite work. But that's okay, because what I was going to do here is this is teleporting us to a specific spot here. We could fix this. Let's just fix this for a second. I'm just going to temporarily move this up. So we're going to set this... So it's at 11. I'm just going to set to, like, 15. And just show that the teleport's working. Because we're going to have to change it anyway. Because what we want to do is we want to actually make it so that the teleportation happens relative. So I'm going to go off to the side here, and you're going to see that it teleports us to the center there. And it's very obvious we've been teleported. I don't know why we have so much trouble with these steps sometimes. We may have to make them smaller. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So 11... So what we're going to do is we're going to actually teleport it relative to where we are on the stair, which will solve this problem and will also give us the illusion that it's really infinite. So so what we're going to do is, instead of target dot position, we're going to get a vector 3 offset equals col.transform.position minus transform.position. So this will get our offset from the teleporter center. And then we will add the offset here. And I might have this in reverse order on the subtraction, but we'll find out. So if we hit save now and play, let's see what happens. If we fall through the world really hard this time, then we'll know that we've got the offset wrong. So we're going to go up, going up the stairs, going up the stairs, going up the stairs... Still going up the stairs. You can see that it is working really nicely. With the exception of the stairs appearing in front of us, you wouldn't be able to tell that we're being teleported. So this is exactly how they did it in Mario 64. The way that they actually hid the staircase was very simple too. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We can go to render settings and give ourselves a fog. I'm going to make it the same color as the Unity blue background. Hold on. So what's our background color right now? go to main camera. I want this one. So 4977 121, 4977 121, 4977 121, 4977 121, 4977 121. All right. So we got fog color. I'm going to turn on fog, and we're going to make the distances, they're going to be pretty short. I'm going to make this like 25 units. Let's see how bad that is. All right, so that's not right. Or linear fog start, maybe that's where it is. I'm going to pause this, go to the game view, and just adjust things. So, fog mode. Oh, we're on exponential. Never mind. So that's fog density settings. So we'll set the settings to 0.5. We'll go ahead and use the exponential fog because it looks good. So 0.5, and hit play. And here we go, off into the distance. Yeah, the fog's not close enough, or we don't have enough stairs to actually complete the effect. Let's make the fog closer. You could also add more stairs, but that takes longer, and I'm not going to do that right now. So it's a real spooky, foggy thing. And so now we might not even be able to see the ground as we go up, which would be perfect. All right, cool. We can't see the ground. We go up. Okay, we can still see it. You can see it on Mario as well. But if we extended the staircase, I'm going to just do it. Fine. Stairs. Grab all of them. Duplicate. Scene. Move this whole thing over here and up here or something. That was too far. All right. And get back over here. Just sliding it into place here. All right. Just want to make sure that we're accurate. Wow, that actually came out pretty good. All right, cool. Or is there space? I don't think there is. So let's just hit play. See how it looks. We're going up, we're going up, we're going up. Yeah, we're going to go up forever. Forever. Yay. It just keeps going. Oh, I found a bug. Oh, well, with our... Well, we saw the... Yeah, it's off by a little bit. Alright. Alright, we've got them all selected now. I just undid a couple times so that I get a selection. And we're going to actually put these properly in there. Alright, so does this look right? I'm going to grab the bottom one here and look at it. Okay, it's offset a little bit. Whatever. Dang it. Really hard to fix that. Not really hard, it's just stupid. Have we got all these yet? No, we haven't started selecting someone else, right? Okay, let's just delete these. I'm just going to leave it with the noticeable thing. Save scene. Maybe I'll clean it up later. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. If you have any questions, pushypixels at pushypixels.com. You can also tweet me at Drakfyre. That's DRAKFYRE. Thank you very much for joining us, and you guys have a great one, and I will catch you tonight with more Scape.